We're here again. I don't really want to talk about it, but it's Wolves news. I'm a Wolves channel, so I can't just ignore it. Vítor Pereira has been speaking to the Portuguese press again over in the training camps he's doing with the squad. I believe these quotes that Sport Witness have translated from a Portuguese media outlet was probably before the John Arias deal was confirmed, so just bear that in mind. But similar to what he said about a month ago when Sports Witness last translated one of his Portuguese articles. Back then he said he was a little worried about our summer window. But his main concern, look, we've got Fair Lopez in. It looks like we're going to get John Arias. His main concern is that he hasn't got his squad together early. Johnny Phillips reported that Fosun said the pen is dropped. They need to get signings early for him to work with. Vítor Pereira and his new coaching staff are working with a lot of kids over in the Algarve in Portugal. It's not ideal preparation. We want to have a good start. We don't want what happened last year. And look, someone put this picture on, the cycle. It's so true. And again, this is the fifth manager now that has said the same sort of thing. I'll just get up a picture of articles in years gone by. And if it's not a manager walking like Lopetegui because of false promises, if it's not a manager moaning a bit that he needs a bit more help with signings and a bit of a bigger squad or to replace key players that have left, it's every manager now. And who's the common denominator? Jeff Shee. You all criticise me. Well, not all of you. Some of you criticised me for my reaction to his Business of Sport interview. That's how he's like fine wine, that interview for me. Yes, he apologised a bit, but he's admitted he's not a football man. And look, with Fosun, right, I'm grateful for Fosun because they've given us our most successful era in the modern age. But I can't believe Jeff Shee survived all this time. He's the common denominator over the last 4 or 5 years. It's the same old every time. He talks a good game, promises stuff to managers, and never delivers. Look, we may go on to get another 2 or 3 players, but it's still not doing what he said he was going to do. He said he was going to get in all the replacements for Cunha, Sarabia, Semedo, Aït-Nouri. We were going to get them in early so they could have a full pre-season. I know it's hard. I know it's not as straightforward as that, but it hasn't happened. When they got Fair Lopez in, I was like, right, they're doing it early. This is good for Vítor. And then it just went quiet, didn't it, for weeks up until now. I don't blame Vítor Pereira for airing his frustrations. There's a big risk that what happened with other managers could happen here and his relationship with Jeff Shee breaks down because Jeff Shee don't like criticism. He thinks he's always right. He thinks he's always right. He gets his bee in a bonnet if a manager speaks up against him. And it always ends one way. The manager leaves and he stays. Fosun have employed this bloke. He has spun the company. It was worth 50 million when they brought it. It's worth 500 million now. So they look at it and think he's done an amazing job, just looking at the business standpoint. But when you look at the football standpoint and football decisions, the common denominator is that Jeff Shee, look how much I'm sweating, gives out false promises to his managers. So, look, let's not panic too much. But I think Vítor's right to air his frustrations to the Portuguese press, obviously where he's comfortable to talk. And we're in danger again of another relationship breakdown with a decent manager. It's just deja vu. It's the same old story. Sure, of course he's going to be concerned if you lose Aït-Nouri, Cunha and Semedo and Sarabia. He said in the article about Sarabia coming on and getting vital points. We need another player like that. Yes, he was on a lot of money, but you need players on a lot of money and quality in the Premier League to make an impact. I don't know, man. I just feel like it's Groundhog Day, innit? It's just every summer. The only few windows they seem to get right is in January when we're struggling and they're desperate. We need experience. Look, I'm happy with the John Arias deal, don't get me wrong. Kind of happy with the Fair Lopez one. But we need like a Menezes and Agbadou type signing again. Like sick, concrete, proven in Europe players as well. Comment your thoughts down below. Am I overreacting? I've just been really frustrated because I've been so happy about the John Arias deal. Then this one has just brought me back down to a bit of reality. I thought it'd be a nice weekend of positive Wolves news, but it's a very worrying that our main man at the helm, Vítor Pereira, is already starting to show signs of frustration towards the board and Jeff Shee. And we ain't even officially started our pre-season yet at Stoke. I thought we'd have all our signings in before we play Stoke. I did. When's that, the 26th of July? They've got to sort it out. The fans, he said, he's got to fulfil the fans' expectations, but And he's right, Vitor Pereira is right. What I like about Vitor Pereira, he's more on the fan side than looking at it from the business side. And that's what we want to hear, innit? We'll always take Vitor Pereira's side in this situation. And we've been here many times before. Sort it out, Jeff. Sort it out, Fosun. Else it's going to be another shit show of a season and we'll be scraping around in January again. Cheers, everyone.